Hi guys, I am Rikia. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please hit the subscription button and don't forget to turn on your post notifications. I'm a YouTuber and I'm based in Turkey. I record videos for travelers who are willing to visit Turkey and for those of you who are willing to come and for different purposes in Turkey. So don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out the very important information, and you can check on my previous videos. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about simply to differentiate between a working permit, yes, which is this, a working permit is blue, and a residence permit, which looks like this. Okay, so I don't want to, okay, which looks like this, and a working permit that looks like this. Okay, it's blue. So a residence permit is normally issued to a foreigner who comes in Turkey for the first time, and they either come on a tourist visa, so whatever type of visa, and you want to extend your stay in Turkey, that's when you get a residence permit, and which permits you to stay in Turkey legally. Okay, don't you ever stay in any foreign country legally, because the consequences are really tough, and you will find so many difficulties and challenges in so many things. And the residence permit is normally issued firstly for a short period of time, and it depends on your stay, your reason of stay, and why you would like to stay in Turkey. So you apply according to what are your reasons that you would like to extend your your stay in Turkey. For our a working permit, which is blue in color, is issued to a foreigner who decides to work in Turkey legally. Because when you have a residence permit, you're not allowed to work in Turkey legally. Okay, so if you're willing to work in Turkey legally, you need to first get a job. Okay, and your boss is going to apply a residence permit for you. Okay, and if you have a company, or let me say you're working in Turkey and you have your own company, you can as well as have a working permit. You can apply for a working permit based on your working your job type, your company type, and everything. So they can issue if you have a registered company, of course, they can issue a working permit, okay, to work legally in Turkey. So the differences is that a working permit, if you live in Turkey with a working permit, you will have to pay what is called the SGK, the insurance, which later in the time, after a period of 5 years, you have a chance or our choice to apply for a Turkish citizenship after 5 years. Okay, because you are paying for this insurance, the SGK, and now they have an option to issue a Turkish citizenship for after 5 years. Okay, and whereas a residence permit, I'm not so sure if you can get a citizenship with a residence permit. And with that being said, I will record another video or talking about some people, when you first have a working permit and you get a job and your boss decides to get, I'm gonna record another video on how you can go from a working permit to a residence permit. Because when you get a job, some bosses try to cancel your working permit, because it's your boss that cancels your working permit, and there you need to apply for a residence permit as soon as possible. If you cannot apply for a residence permit as soon as possible, you need to go back to your country, you need to exit out of Turkey, and you need to apply for a new visa. But you can get a residence permit without going back to your country, and in the next video I'm going to be explaining on how you can go from working permit back to a residence permit. And another thing is, a residence permit, a working permit represents a residence permit in Turkey. So if you have a working permit, you don't need to get a residence permit. Okay, I hope I'm very clear with that. I hope you subscribe. Please like my video, share and comment on what could be your issue, and I'll be replying to you. And or I will be making another video explaining in details. Thank you.